This is an audiobook for fanfiction named Journey of Void Survivor by yours truly, Iakami-sama _1126. This is their prologue, of this series. Synopsis. If you are looking for a story with background, character building, adventures, action, comedy, romance, and kingdom building, then this fanfic is your cup of tea. The MC is a poor man who is swept up by the Omni-level being's antics and thrown into the void due to the being's carelessness. In the void, he spent an uncountable amount of time before his soul is recovered by the higher being. Being granted all of his wishes by the being, Evan, our MC is now on a journey filled with adventure, comedy, and romance as he is indirectly pressured by the higher being to create a large family, deciding to enjoy it fully as he can. Tag alongside him on his journey. Let's start the story. Prologue. Hey yeah, is anyone hearing me? Exclamation mark. I tried to reach out to someone for the nth time, but the only reply I ever got back was silence like this time. Please, someone, please tell me how I ended up in this place. Why am I here? I asked myself the same question I have been asking myself for the last 10th years. Seriously, it has been so long that I have lost my sense of time. Now the only details I remember are that I found my consciousness in a dark place one day. I was really afraid at first when I didn't get any response from any of my senses, and not as if anything has changed. I am still unable to feel my body, but some changes have happened over a very long period. I am no longer anxious about being unable to sense or feel my body. I was anxious and afraid for the first few days of my time in place. But with time my anxiety and fear disappeared without any trace. Then came the phase during which I regained composure. It helped me in clearing my thoughts and thinking about my situation at that time. I started by recalling my memories. Well, that was a bad idea because I didn't have any. Well, not completely. I have memories, but they only contain the knowledge of a few languages, science, mathematics, economy, etc. I still remember the information about my home planet, like it is called Earth by us who live on it. It was the third planet close to the Sun in our solar system and the only one with life present on. Other than that, I remember the general knowledge about its geography, knowledge of games, famous stories, music, culture, and other stuff. But I am somehow unable to recall anything about my past self. Well, that is all I learned during my first year in this dark place, which I now named Void because it is empty. Then for some time, I waited for something to happen, for a god to appear and grant me some wishes, allowing me to be reborn in one of the fictional worlds I saw in my memories. I dream of asking for a system, transmigrating into a happy-going world with a bit of action, getting myself some girls, we will fall in love, getting married, going on some adventure together, defeating some villain, and then settling down somewhere and starting a family. But you will not know how it ended. I kept waiting and waiting, but nothing happened. No god arrived to grant me some wishes, no system appeared out of nowhere, and only the void kept me company. With all hopes broken, I immersed myself in my memories, viewing everything multiple times, 100 times at minimum and a few million times at maximum, with the anime, movies, mangas, novels, fanfiction, games, and music taking the majority of it. I spend an unimaginable amount of time analyzing the powers and techniques used by characters in all of them, deducting theories behind their work, their advantages, downsides, training plans to train each of them, etc. I did all that in a hope that someday I will get an opportunity to leave this place, reincarnate or transmigrate into a fictional world, where I will start my journey to the top, and at that time all this knowledge will help me in achieving my goal at that time. After a time, even that became boring, and with no one to accompany me, slowly but surely I started to lose my mind. But thank you God, nah, not God, let's go with the void, as it is the only thing that has been keeping me accompanied. So, thanks to the void, I realized it in time and decided to immerse myself in random things to prevent my consciousness from deteriorating. I start dreaming of myself getting a system out of nowhere one day, that gives me all my desired powers, all omni powers, omnipotence, omniscience, omnipresence, limitless potential, talent over everything and more. Total control over my power. System absolute loyal to me, with functions like leveling up, Akashic Records _ library of path, where there are all kinds of knowledge, wisdom, concepts, past, present, future, cultivations, techniques, arts, shop, Sell or bought items, quest, optional missions with appropriate rewards, inventory infinite space with time stop property, and an artificial intelligence companion like Wisdom Lord Raphael. From there, Tensure verse. Singularity, only one of the types among all the parallel universes and alternate realities, and absolute freedom fateless. My race is a mix of all races that ever exist, my body and soul evolving adapting, but my default appearance remains as human. Lastly, the kaleidoscope magic, aka the second true magic from the Nasu verse, allows me to travel between different worlds. With all these cheats, I dream of traveling to different worlds, going on some adventures to get stronger, and many more. Just like this, I again spent an unimaginable amount of time and again got bored of it. Now I am here trying again to reach out to someone. I suddenly felt a sting of pain that brought me out of my monologue. Wait a minute, did I just feel something? My mind.x stopped working as it tried to register the fact that I just felt something for the first time I could remember. A few moments later, as I finished registering this fact, I felt relief or what, I don't understand. But I felt a warm feeling filling my body. At this, I felt like I wanted to cry, so I tried, but the tears didn't come out. I said as I laughed, realizing, how did I forget I didn't have a body in the first place? So how can I cry when I didn't have any eye from which the tears came out? After a few moments of celebration, I start thinking, but why did I feel that pain in the first place? As I asked the question to myself, I heard a voice, as if it was just waiting for me to ask this question. Ding, system has found the designated host. Wait, what? Is this all really? I didn't believe it was happening. Initiating installation. Installation starts now. 1%, 2%, 98%, 99%, 100%. Installation complete. Fuck, it's all true. I thought as a lot of information just appeared in my mind, talking about this system, its origins, and that it's completely loyal to me. After that information influx, I felt something attaching itself to me. Initiating loading system function packages. Loading first function packages. 1%, 2%. With the last announcement, a flux of information got transferred into my mind. At first, I was confused by all the mumble jumbles, but with time as the missing parts filled, I finally understood that this information is about the first feature of the system I just got. 100%. Installing first function packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Leveling up function has been successfully installed. The information I got this time talks about how leveling up works. Whenever I will kill anything which possesses a soul, the system will take a part of that soul and store it in itself. Then it will refine it, removing any impurities to form pure power, which then is stored as exp/experience. Then as exp will reach 100% for the current level, all of it will be used to power up the host. As the level will increase, the energy needed for the next power-up will also increase. This is why the exp required for the next level up increases with each level up. Installing second function packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Akashic Records library function has been successfully installed. I got the information about the feature. It is directly linked to the root, aka Akashic Records. I can use system points, aka SP, to exchange any knowledge recorded in Akashic Records. Then there are many ways to earn SP. Loading third function packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Installing third function packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Shop has been successfully installed. In this function, I can buy any item present in the world except skills at cost of SP, or sell items to get SP in exchange. Loading fourth function packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Installing fourth function packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Shop has been successfully installed. It will get me quests from the will of the world I am currently in, which are optional as it depends on me whether to take them and complete them, or hidden quest that will unreveal themselves on completion. In both cases, I will receive appropriate rewards. Loading fifth function packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Installing fifth function packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Inventory has been successfully installed. The inventory function is as I imagined. It has infinite space with time stop and momentum conservation properties, with the only limit being unable to store conscious beings in it. Ding, Akashic Records system is now online. Hearing the notification, I didn't react much, as I am unable to after coming to know about the amazing features it has and the fact that it is exactly how I described before, the system of my dreams. Then, even before I could think of anything else, a new system announcement rang out. Initial loading of starter ability package. Loading starter ability packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Decrypting the starter ability packages. 1%, 2%, 100%. Decrypting successful. Initiating the installation of the first ability. Installing all Omni powers, omnipotence, omniscience. 1%. What? The end. Thank you for listening. Like, share this video and subscribe the channel for notification alert for the continuation of this audiobook series.